What's up, ghosts and ghouls? It's your friendly neighborhood necromancer, the Baller 9513. Just coming at you with an update blog. You know, I've been gone for about two and a half, maybe 3 years now from the content creation space. I basically got locked out of my Twitch channel and couldn't get back in, which is fine. I was giving up on streaming anyway. I don't know, I guess I kind of just lost passion in streaming. YouTube hasn't really been popping off, but then again, I also haven't been putting the time in that I truly need to. But that's going to change starting now. I'm going to slowly work my way back into content creation, mainly because I miss it, you know? And this wind. But honestly, the last year and a half, 2 years of my life has kind of taken an unexpected and crazy turn, you know? I hit rock bottom, got kicked out of my house. I stayed with my quote-unquote brother and just hung out with him while he was driving 18-wheelers. Got to see parts of the country that I didn't get to see when I was doing it for 2 years. Lost my job I had at the time because of some BS that the owners of the company were basically like, if this place ain't gonna make money for us, we'll fire everyone and hire a whole crew that will. And you know, when you got a job like that, you try to be the best employee you can, but you can only take so much. And then, like I said, once I got back off the road with my brother, I didn't have anywhere to go. None of my friends would help me out. So, you know, you find out who your real friends are. Then a buddy of mine, she honestly is more like a sister to me. She knows what it's like to be homeless, so she gave me a couple weeks at her place. Her husband was becoming a pain in the ass, but he was still okay. I think that kind of damaged my friendship with him, but I hope that one day we can truly and honestly make amends and be friends again, because he was a great friend. Loved hanging out with him. Loved hanging out with her. Then my fiance at the time, she was struggling and I couldn't really help her. And then I kind of had, once my 2 weeks were up with my friend, I had to vacate the premises again, so I didn't have nowhere to go again, so I ended up at a homeless shelter. Spent about a year and a half. I say a year and a half, almost a year and a half. It was more like a year and a quarter there. First few months there, I didn't really do anything. I was letting my depression hit me pretty hard. And honestly, it sucked. Then I started coming out of that depression shell, letting my true self shine through. And, you know, got back to myself. Worked my way up in the shelter from doing nothing to doing just about everything. Then I got a position on the staff at the shelter. Then I made some life-changing decisions that helped me get a job and worked my way up from my position on the staff to running the place. Then eventually, by working the program that they had for us, you know, I got myself out of there. I got a house because I got connected with the right person, thanks to God. And I'm very appreciative of everything God's done for me in the last few months alone, and what He continues to do in my life. And I just pray that He continues to do a great work with me. But I'm no longer homeless, and once I got into my house about a month afterwards, the board of directors for the homeless shelter that I was at. It's like, we're not happy with the way things are being ran. The owners of the place, she's got a bunch of medical issues, you know. We need you to come back on board and run the place from outside. And so, you know, I was like, this place helped me get back on my feet. It helped me do what I needed to do. Brought me back to God. Renewed my faith in God and everything. And so I was like, yeah, I got you. And a good friend of mine that I'm still friends with to this day, he was going crazy because once I left, he had to run the place. And when he found out that I was coming back to run the place again, and he could take a step back and be my second in command, you know, that took a lot of the stress off of him. But then I started stressing myself out. My anxiety started getting a lot worse. And I'm not gonna lie, running myself ragged for my job and trying to help the shelter out almost cost me my job. It almost cost me everything. So I was like, I gotta step back again. I can't do this, because if I do, everything that I've prayed for and worked for and was blessed with is gonna go away. So step back from the shelter. Then, and a few years, like 2 years ago, when I was really into my depressive state, I deleted all my social media accounts, Facebook, everything, Twitter, Discord. Because I had my own Discord channel. Well, not channel, but server. I just deleted everything. So, a couple months after I got into the house, you know, I started coming back slowly but surely. And then my work schedule took a turn for the stupid. Had to start dealing with a bunch of stuff, but honestly, my schedule's starting to work out again. I can try the YouTube thing again, which is what I'm gonna do, because one of my New Year's resolutions in the past few years was to try to stream and do YouTube, but honestly, I can't do that. I've got to just basically do one thing, focus my energy on one aspect of content creation. It's not going to be streaming, it's going to be videos. And one thing I want to do is like the old school Let's Plays where there's no editing, all that stuff, and you know, work on my editing. But yeah, so with my schedule returning to normal, I'm going to try to upload at least once a week maybe, and just try to grow my YouTube channel. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to do vlogs, games, Let's Plays, stuff like that. Maybe some reviews. I don't know. I'm not going to really plan it out. I've never been good at that, because when I make a plan, it doesn't usually come to fruition, and it ends up pissing me off. But your friendly neighborhood necromancer's coming back, guys. And I guess the only thing I really want to say is, no matter what you go through, no matter what kind of hard times you're having, remember you're a warrior. What doesn't kill you, it'll make you stronger. And you are stronger than you know. So that'll be the end of this vlog, guys. Spread love, spread joy. Don't go into anyone's Twitch or YouTube channel spreading hate. Be kind to each other and treat everyone the way you'd like to be treated. This is your friendly neighborhood necromancer saying, I'll see you in the next one.